Hi guys, okay, now I'm gonna show you the mutation, cremation with void reanimators and scorched earth. I'm gonna show you the cheese, actually double cheese, how to easily win this with Abathur. Okay, the important part of this is the enemy composition. I chose master and machines because it's full ground composition, so you can defend mostly with toxic nests, and also the attack waves can get the ships. Okay, let's so first I start gas because I'm rushing a Viper. Okay, let's get a little faster. Now the second gas, and
Toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
okay, saturate the gas. I place toxic nest on the ramp. I don't want to place them here yet because they might provide vision. I don't need vision. Actually, not that I don't need, but actually it would be bad if I had vision over here. I explain later. Okay, so now layer. Might be a little bit inaccurate. By the way, in the meantime, I forgot I had to build a cage, so I placed this here, but never mind, I build it here with other structure. This is a nice spot for building cage. It's far from the battles and far from the production. You'll see why this is important. Now I'm upgrading the production. Okay, now let's slow down. Uh, so I Viper ability range, so I can. And how I do this? Okay, so these ships are units, not structures, but as a heroic structures, they shouldn't be able to be abducted. However, there is a bug. In this. So if the ship is in fog of war, so if it's in the black, of course you cannot see it. You can see it. Other ships I don't see. I can just, so I naturally can't abduct them. I mean, cannot give command to this Viper to abduct them. But when the ship is in fog of war, I can. But it must be in fog of war. If it's in vision range, like now this Viper sees it have vision range of it and can't abduct it. So as you can see, let me slow this a bit. You can see now I have to back away and give command when it's in to abduct when it's in the fog of war. Again, you can see.
Potential for
And okay, now this Viper has but no energy. Oh, has an energy, but I wanted to, I think, go to abduct it here. You can see I give command, but now when command is given, if Viper, then it's done. Viper can then abduct even if in vision range, but you have to give command to abduct when it's in fog. Okay, now I was lazy here. I should have actually pulled a drone and consume it to get energy, but never mind. Now soon I'll be have now. Now I have energy. Okay, so I'll abduct it here to be safe. Here is safe because it's far enough, so enemies cannot reach this ship. And by doing this, I've also okay, I didn't delay actually because a launch already started. So you can see now the night is here. Now the stuff are coming out, but as they cannot reach this ship. It's they won't be getting anywhere. Later these units will, I think, disappear. So I'm finishing this cage over here. This with 2 evo chambers. Now I'm pulling the drone to see if drone can enter. If drone cannot enter, the cage. That means that cage is properly sealed. The drone cannot enter here. Okay, I will also build a spire here because I need spire anywhere. Okay, so I now have. Did I make second Viper? No, it's I think didn't make it yet. Okay, let's speed this up. Okay.
The enemy approaches.
Now the enemy approaches. Enemy attack wave will come here, so I'm placing more toxic nests over here. By the way, I changed my mastery. I have a mastery is toxic nest damage, symbiote ability improvement, and the last set is usually okay. I forgot to deactivate this Viper. Uh, Deactivate Leviathan spawn because I don't want Vipers to become Leviathan. Okay, this is the thing. So unlike other special mutators, special stuff that come with mutators like propagators, kill bots, boom bots, they're all heroic, but when reanimators are not heroic, so they can be abducted. So this one unfortunately managed to revive this stalker, but that's why I have toxic nests over here. And now I'm doing this thing. I'm abducting. And did I already? Yeah, I already have both upgrades. So the stun is also good to have, so the reanimator don't come and go back immediately. Okay, so there is maximum of 4. There is maximum of 4 reanimators that can be on the map. So if I cage them all over here, by the way, I have to go there now. Okay, so I send one Viper here to abduct this ship. And if so, these enemies, so that's why it's good to have ground enemies because they cannot reach the ship. Okay, now it's really safe over here. Enemies, those are transports. Transports can get atop the ship, but they cannot unload here because it's unpathable terrain. Okay, unfortunately, I messed up this this abduct of the second reanimator because I abducted over the toxic nest, so it died. It takes 2 toxic nests to kill the reanimator because 400 HP. Okay, so you can see now transports are here, but they cannot unload anything here of the top of ship. Otherwise, I would have to have defenses there. Okay, now am I ready for this one? Oh, not quite. Okay, now this thing is not stunned. I can. Okay, I still have to do with this stalker. Okay, now 1 toxic nest exploded, but this thing is still alive. Okay, I'll eventually deal with this thing. Okay, now it dies. And by abducting the ship before they start to launch, you don't delay. I remember you don't cancel the panic launch indefinitely because of this. I think this thing is come from there, so I don't think I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I was okay. Just 1 toxic nest exploded. Oh, this is bad. Okay, it survived because it regenerated some shields, so it survived. That's good. So this is important because if like they have, I think, range of 5 or 6, maybe 7 even, reanimating range. So if there were some corpses, if enemies were allowed to get closer, or if this cage were like here, they would be able to reanimate this stuff over here. So it's important they are far from where enemies died. Unfortunately, I am unable to kill the Bloodbringer because I cannot go out on the map before all reanimators are caged, because if I kill some stuff over here, then the reanimators will come here and they would have a very big distance to abduct, which is not very suitable, and there are enemies also there. So now I have all the reanimators caged, which means no more reanimators cannot spawn. And as you can see, no panic launches. I think it delays for 10 minutes, because once I waited for a long time and the panic launch actually started. So I think it's additive. So each ship you abduct adds, I think, 10. I don't know for sure, but it adds time, because when you abduct other ship, also adds to the time. So I think it's 10 minutes added for each abducted ships. So or even more. I think I abducted this ship, but I don't know actually how much time passed. Okay, now I have to be here, but this I have toxic nest, I have some spines to keep enemies in place, I also have vipers, which is great. And as I said, I usually use 327 split on the last mastery, 3 points in toxic nest, maximum charges on cooldown, and 27 points in structure morph evolution rate. But as I was rushing a viper, I changed all masteries, all masteries, the last set. I put all points in the structure morph and evolution rate, so I have really fast spawning and respawning structures, including the uh, toxic toxic nests. Okay, now I want to get my first Leviathan, and it's kinda these things. Volatile infesting civilians don't give anything, so I have to snatch one of these. One of these. Okay, I think I need one more. Okay, Blightbringer's gone. Yeah, I have nothing to kill the. I mean, if I attack Bloodbringer with this, would lose this Mutation. Can mute. One Muta cannot fight Bloodbringer, and the slime of it all thinks it spawns. Okay, a little bit of trouble. This guy don't wanna follow, but okay, now finally I was able to get it to follow, and here we go. I have. Okay, there is one more attack wave. Uh, Ship attack wave coming, but it will just stack. They can't do anything because they're full ground composition. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, 54-17, this took way longer than it should. I was just goofing around, fooling around on the map. Okay, this was actually good that I prevented these guys from destroying toxic nest while it morphed, so I was able to get a kinda pretty good chunk of biomass over here. So now what I'm doing, I'm trying to get my forces up. I mean, really fighting forces, because Vipers cannot fight. They are great support unit, but they cannot fight. So what I'm doing now is okay, this is bad because of most of these guys can just attack ground. So I cannot lure them, but some of them I can. Okay. Now I have one. Now I have one. Okay, now attack wave is coming, which is fortunate, because now I can get my second Leviathan, and I actually decided to go for the second bonus. Okay, you can see those transports above the ship, but they cannot unload there. Okay, so first I attack the air attacking. If you go with ground forces, you first attack this one, of course, but with Leviathan I first attack that one that can attack air, because this one now cannot harm me, only those things that come out from here. Okay, I don't care about these things now.
Sky will belong to Swarm. Many nests.
And now I'm just going to get some more biomass over here. Okay, now I don't have to. I'll have some vipers. So now you can see I'm not doing actually nothing. I'm not producing anything, and just playing super safe. Trying to clear some structures over here, and waiting for enemy attack waves. Okay, this one. Now I felt like I have to go, because if I wait too long, the ship will actually start panic launch. But now, even if panic launch starts, I have detection. I have 3 Leviathans. I have like how many? A lot of vipers. I added 3 devourers too, and get their. Now I'm getting their splash. corrosive spray. Okay, now there is no ship over here, so I decided to, okay, I have no business here. Let's go there. Okay,
Cluster targeted.
so there is.
If Amon's forces reach the ship,
Okay, now I'm going for me again because there is an attack wave. I'm not actually sure if this will be enough. So I'm going home. Yeah, this I should probably have built something here, and I think it would be enough. But that's some more biomass for my devourers.
Our defenses are
Okay, now this attack wave.
Metamorphosis complete.
I decided to go for it. There's no point in too much waiting. And I didn't abduct the second ship yet. Yeah, I think it's more than 10 minutes because it's more than 10 minutes past, but there is no panic launch over here. Okay, so now I go here. And okay, now there's a portion of that wave I think still here. But now it's the wave would also be bugged
potential
because
toxic
the next wave should come after the ship is launched, but ship is not launching. Okay, just now attack and armor upgrades. I'm not planning to do anything. I could probably get some guardians to clean this faster. Okay, now as you can see I already I abducted this ship. Okay, yeah, I forgot I did abduct this ship before I went cleaning this. I thought initially to clean the map, but I gave up that I didn't want to clear all these area that's now in black. I have to, I can't just abduct the ship, I mean I have to, later I have to get a ground unit here to start it, so I have to clear all these defenses so my probe can get here. Okay, now what I'm doing now, okay, just I made 3 roaches. It's important to burrow stuff or to not to have anything near the reanimators because my forces could actually attack them and then kill them. If reanimator is killed, then of course new ones will spawn. But as long as 4 are alive, no more can spawn. Okay, so now I'm abducting the ship here. Okay, this is the second one. And now
toxic nests
I need one more because one is over here.
advised.
There are 2. I'm gonna abduct this up here. Okay, these guys are just doing nothing at the moment. So this is more than enough force to defend the ships because all I have to care, if ground forces can reach them, all I have to care are those infested banshees and hybrid nemesis that can come. So now you can see there are some places that kind of provide vision, like here for example. I don't know, those are these lights or something. Okay, I have to move my forces not to be
Our forces
my
have
way.
met the enemy in combat.
Okay, now I wasn't able, this is kinda weird spot I think. You can see no other enemy attack waves. Yeah, now this is the kinda bad, so I wasn't able to abduct it, something kinda provides vision and this is bug or something.
Sharing the Zerg's
So I had to
generation.
get it back and reposition it kinda a little bit. Yeah, this position is also kinda bad, but eventually I found a way. Okay, a little bit here. Okay, now here. Now I think it would be fine, yeah. Yeah, this swiper is now regenerating very fast because it's full biomass, so now I have all 3 ships here. You can see it's far from any pathable terrain, so ground units cannot reach them. And now I think I'm going to start. Yeah, now I'm going to start these ships. Okay, let's speed it up. Okay, now I'm sending the drones. And starting, these drones will die because the enemies will
Now
start
listen,
spawning
you
here.
need to hold off.
And I'm starting all
You're
3
gambling with
ships.
people's lives by
And as you can see, all 3 ships are
Commander. It's a
starting.
huge risk to start more than
And
one boat.
nothing can really jeopardize.
Our drones
So
are
I was initially, I thought like clearing the map and then I could kill the reanimators, because reanimators spawn from enemy buildings, so when all enemy structures are killed, destroyed, no more reanimators can spawn. But okay, up they are pretty safe over here. Okay, as you can see now, yeah, they are here. Those are these hybrid nemesis and some banshees arriving. There's a banshee over here. Both ships have 1500 HP, so they can. It's it's hard to keep banshees from getting 1 shot or even 2 shots on the ship. But I mean,
Evacuation efforts are going
if
well,
I
Commanders.
wasn't here to defend, if I was, all these hybrids were come like 4 or 5 banshees, 2 or 3 hybrids, they would destroy at least 1 ship. But unopposed, but I have defenses. I mean, this like 5 vipers and 3 leviathans and 3 devourers. That's more than enough to and they move. Okay, now I'm going here and I'm going to kill all these guys. And now enemy attacks is, as you can see, enemy attack is coming, because now the ships have launched, so
Well, that's one fewer defense. That
they're
brought those
coming
ships
here.
down.
But I have toxics here, so you can see even toxics are kind of enough. But I went home, got a lot of colossi and some archons too, so okay, now I'm going to get brutalist just in case other attack wave comes. Before I finish this, because I don't want to go home again with my air forces, and I get brutalists and I burrow them so they don't fall them accidentally near these guys. And now I'm clearing this area. I wanna clear this area. I killed all these. There were a lot of guys stuck here. Those ship harass waves, and now it's clear for my probe to come here and for my drone to come here and
Just a few of my people are left on the planet.
start the ship. And you can see the banshees are coming. But okay, so far they didn't even get the shot on the ship.
That ship is
Okay, one did. But never mind. And so that's how you do it, guys. Very easy. Very easy. Okay, my Vespin geyser is depleted. It took so long that I actually managed to mine out the gas. Okay, so as you can see, I still kept symbiote ability improvement because symbiotes are very powerful. They did most of the damage. Toxicness did their lion's share, but Vipers were MVP. Vipers are main unit for this strategy because they are yoinking the ships and reanimators, and they're also good for support later when you clear the enemy bases. Although on this on minor evac there are no heavy defenses on any maps, just a few siege tanks, maybe some banshees and some queens and some infested civilians troopers. And so okay, so that's it. That's how you do it, guys, and that's the cheese with Abathur. Thanks for watching.